Every building begins with a vision, but only a few ever look like the dream that started it. And the difference between something that sells and something that sits often comes down to one thing only: the story that you tell through visualizations. Meet Paramvir Virdee, an artist who wanted precision, an engineer who wanted emotion. His belief is bold and refreshing. Visualizations can be aspirational, but they must be rooted in reality. Let's dive into the mind of a visualization wizard. This is Avani, and this is Param. Can you tell us about your professional journey and how it led you to where you are today?
So, as a kid, I was very interested in arts and I was always participating in art competitions, and I was lucky to win a few of them. So, architecture felt like a natural progression where I could combine my love for art with engineering. So, I joined Sushant School of Art and Architecture in 1998. Apart from studying architecture, I was heavily involved with the art department there. After graduating, I trained at a few studios in Delhi before I moved to South Africa just in time for the 2010 FIFA World Cup preparations. I was very lucky and fortunate to get involved with projects like the Greenpoint Stadium, the Cape Town Airport, and the Cape Town Station. I returned to India in 2010 and started my architectural visualization studio in 2012, where we associated with leading real estate and architectural firms all across the country with whom I continue to work till this date.
What do you specialize in, and what excites you the most about it?
I specialize in architectural visualization. It's really where my love for art, architecture, design, and technology all come together. I've been at it for 23 years now, and what keeps me hooked to it is that the learnings are endless. Every project, every collaboration brings something new to the table.
What's your design philosophy in one sentence?
A visualization should be aspirational and inspiring, but also grounded in reality. Something you can imagine yourself walking through or living in.
What type of projects are you currently working on?
At the moment, we are working on a few villa projects in Goa and Pondicherry. We also finished a 100-acre township project in Ajmer. And we are busy with a few group housing projects, which is something that we've really mastered over the years.
Which project are you the most proud of?
That's a difficult question to answer. There's so many projects that I'm extremely proud of. Honestly, I feel that our latest work is usually our best work. So the Goa Villa and the Silver Glades group housing project that we recently concluded really stand out. Both have been extremely rewarding and have come together beautifully. If I look back, I think the Delhi High Court is a very special project and very close to my heart. It was my first project with Design Forum International, and it was such a prestigious project to be a part of. The first building to come up in Lutyens, Delhi in many decades, and this project actually got built, and it was quite commendable to see how such a sensitive and prestigious project becomes reality. Another project that really stands out is the Greenpoint Stadium in Cape Town, South Africa. I was part of an international team that was put together for South Africa's 2010 FIFA World Cup preparations. I was involved with the Greenpoint Stadium, where we had consultants from all over the world coming together to deliver this world-class stadium. It was a great learning experience because of the sheer scale of it, the interaction with other consultants from all around the world, and just to be part of such a prestigious project.
What's the biggest pain point that you solve for clients that they might not even realize?
I think the biggest pain point that we solve for our clients is in bridging the gap between dreams and reality. Being an architect myself, I understand the design processes, the design language, and the technical details behind it. This not only helps me visualize the concept, but also helps me to catch any discrepancies between the drawings, the vision, and what can actually be built.
Top 3 attributes of an ideal client for you.
A good paymaster, clarity of thought, and good communication skills.
Can you walk us through your design and visualization process both online and offline?
By the time clients approach us, they usually already have a pretty good idea about their project. Most of the designs have been resolved and in some cases construction ready too. The first step is to sit with the client and consultants, understand the brief, and prepare a list of deliverables which gets agreed upon before we dive in. The next step is the 3D models. In many cases, the architects provide us with the 3D models. If they don't, we build them from scratch. Once the models are ready, we start setting up basic cameras and producing what we call as white or clay renders. These are basically stripped down versions of the image without any textures or materials. And the idea of the clay renders is to agree on the contents and the composition of the images before we start detailing them out. Once we are in agreement on the white renders, we move to the next stage where we start adding all the details that make a render look realistic. These layers are materials, textures, lighting, photography, and post-production. After this stage, we have low-resolution images, which are shared with the client, and feedback is taken on those. This feedback is incorporated and shared with the client again, so that we are absolutely sure about the contents of the image. And once that is done, we put the image through the final stage of production, which is high-resolution rendering.
How does a typical consultation with you pan out?
Most projects require 3 to 4 sessions, maybe a bit more if design development is involved. The first session is all about the project brief, understanding the client, and chalking out a project plan. In the second session, we present the white renders, collect feedback, incorporate it, and present first cut images in the third session. Again, we collect feedback, incorporate it, and produce the final low-res images. Once approved, these low-res images are sent into final production. If not, then we reschedule another session to figure out what is missing and how to fix it.
How can clients get the most value from a session with you, and what should they come prepared with?
Clients can make the most out of a session with us by providing us with as much information as possible. Plans are absolutely necessary. Sections and elevations are helpful. 3D models make the process even more smoother. If there is an interior designer or a landscape architect on board, then we make sure that we take a proper brief from them as well. The more info we have regarding the project upfront, the easier it becomes for us to make sure that the visuals match the vision perfectly.
On to the rapid fire session now. What's a common mistake that people make in your area of expertise, and how can they avoid it?
A common mistake that I see a lot of clients make is that they hire us before the designs are finalized. This results in a lot of wasted time. 3D visualization works best when all the information is given to us upfront. It makes the process smoother and makes sure that the visuals are accurate.
What's the one tip that you always give to all your clients?
Show it the way it will be built and build it the way it was shown.
What's your design pet peeve?
In the studio, I would say messy files. Your file usually shows the state of your mind. In construction, I would say it would have to be the uneven steps in a flight of stairs. That annoys me a lot.
Morning person or a night owl?
I would say a bit of both. Depends on what I'm doing. Mornings are perfect for solo work. The mind is fresh and you can really focus. If I'm working with my team and we're chasing a deadline, then I don't mind putting in long night hours either.
On to the final section now. What do you enjoy doing when you're not designing?
I enjoy spending time in nature, hiking in the mountains or spending time in the forest or being at the beach. I love making things with my hands in my free time. I indulge in pottery as well, though not as much as I'd like to. I enjoy traveling. I love going to far off places on my motorcycle. And I think I'm happiest when I'm on a bike and I have loud road in front of me.